This cat is bad. Mo was a Manx and graced with abnormally high rates of testosterone. A kitten with his back arched, sidestepping his broadside forward, a self-deluded, irresistible force, ready and oh so willing to fight and kill for what was his, and everything belonged to him. Or if need be, whether or not he'd be hungry, he'd be stalking his prey with stealth and cunning, narrowing the distance until in an instant they'd be pounced on and eaten, leaving nothing, just as it had been before the attack. But he swatted at and slashed and trashed the imaginary, so easily defeatable things that were everywhere. Not even the air was spared. They were above him, around him, across the room, being swiftly run down, or cleverly hiding behind him. He found them diving through his own hind legs to smite them upside down, roll them around on his belly before biting, then dart behind something some human left behind to hide behind, to ambush the next one that never saw it coming. Oh, nowhere was there anywhere safe. Mercy was just a word as far away as the phrase, "Here, kitty, kitty," and they didn't have a chance. And it happened time and time again, how a sweet little imaginary thing, not expecting anything, is simply devoured and gone, and nobody could stop him, and neither was any human foot immune. And as Mo grew, it was only cute when you were wearing shoes. Then there were the table legs, the pants cuffs, oh my god, a long flowing skirt! A string dangling in front of him, and the toilet paper had to be put in the cupboard. The fish in the aquarium, they didn't have a clue about how any of them owed their asses to the man who invented the piece of glass that Mo repeatedly smacked into. When populations of invisible things were depleted, I'd open the fish tank lid. Mo jumped on the fixture. His glance darted quickly, his eyes following the fishes. Then he'd wash his claws, trying to figure out how to get around the water. Brothers and sisters, he'd bowl over whenever he wanted to. But particularly when frustrated about wet feet and no fish to eat. When Mo grew up, it wasn't good being a tomcat in the neighborhood, because Mo was absolutely huge. Oh, he was. No tail, white spotted gray, loved mating in the broad daylight in the neighbor's driveway, shoulders square and fur extremely short, leaving nothing to the imagination about just how big he was. I loved him, I miss him. This was a long time ago. Mo is in cat heaven.